In this lecture, we'll be starting with the understanding of storage interface and web storage API. So over here, you can see in this code example, what we are trying to do is we have declared some variables. This one is for storing the error messages, and the other one with DB is actually an instance for the local storage. So here we are actually calling get local storage to first of all find out whether the browser supports local storage or not. If not, in that case we'll be calling the display error function with this message, and when this message is passed to this function, we are storing it in the error variable that we declared, and also we are showing this in the console log. Now let's say the local storage is supported by the browser. In that case, we'll have the instance stored in the DB variable. Then when our page will load, we'll have this display results function being called, which will check is there any error. If the error variable will have some value, obviously we'll be returning that to this div where we are showing the results, and then the function will quit. If not, in that case, we are using the storage interface's setItem method to set the values. As mentioned, we are making use of key value pair over here. So the key is publisher, value is Skill Bakery Studios. Then another key we have course, and then here we have Exploring HTML5 as the course name. Now you can see that I have commented a couple of lines over here, and these are basically if you want to remove an item, all you need to do is just write db.removeItem. Remember, db is something which I have declared. If you are not making an instance in this manner, then you can simply go ahead and write the whole thing window.localstorage.removeItem or localstorage.removeItem, and that will nullify this particular key. And if you want to remove everything, then just go and say db.clear. Now let's comment them back, and once we have set the items, in the next line we are creating a couple of variables, and we are making use of the getItem method of the storage interface, and we are passing the keys to retrieve the values associated with it. So here we are storing publisher, and here in this course variable we are storing the course. Finally, I'm just going to this div and printing all these things, that is publisher and course. So the results will be displayed inside this div. Let's save this and run it in browser to see it in action. So as you can see here, I'm getting the values Skill Bakery Studios and course Exploring HTML5. And if I go ahead, uncomment this line, save it, and reload the page, you can see the value for key course is now set to null. And if I just go ahead and say db.clear, both the keys are now set to null. So this lecture we have explored the storage interface. I have demonstrated it using the local storage persistent method, and we'll be exploring more on this in upcoming lectures.